Hello everyone, Donnie Wanders here, and today I am wandering to the Johnson River. This is a trail that usually takes about half an hour in, half an hour out, and there's a nice waterfall. So we're going to check that out today and see how frozen it is in winter conditions. It gives you a different perspective of how it looks in the summer. So I've just left the car and I'm on what is basically a road, but this will turn into more of a trail when we get a little further along. There are a few cars in the parking area, so we might see some other people today. And when I first got here, there were a couple of people who were on the trail, up ahead of me on the trail. And they were wearing snowshoes, which is what I'm doing today too. So, let's go. Okay, we have just turned off the main road to access this trail, and there were vehicles in there. Like, I saw a truck come through even in this deep snow, so they must have had good tires and four-wheel drive, I would hope. Actually, it seems pretty like a fun place to drive a truck through. But on this portion of the trail, I'll just show you here there are still tire tracks in here, probably from an ATV, I'm thinking. They're pretty narrow, so I can't imagine anyone would bring a car or a truck down here because it gets a little dicey for a regular vehicle, but might be really fun on an ATV. Also very fun on snowshoes. Just had to do a quick wardrobe change. It's about -1 today, I think, -1 degrees Celsius. There's like no wind at all. It's very calm in here. And I was working up too much of a sweat. So I just took off my my down jacket, or I think it's synthetic down jacket, because I was just too warm. I am wearing snow pants, and this shirt is a thermal t-shirt, but I didn't really expect that I would be out here just walking in a t-shirt today, but here I am. So I have my jacket in my pack, and I also packed an extra sweater just in case, but I'll probably switch to that if I'm still warm but starting to feel a little chilly. So it doesn't take a ton of clothes to get out in the winter and still be comfortable. Hopefully I don't have to take my snow pants off, because if I get too warm that those have to come off, I don't want to have to carry them. Okay, we've just arrived at the river, and this is a neat little shelter that someone has built. There's a sign here that says that we are in a game sanctuary right now, so there's no hunting or trapping in here. Fishing is allowed though, but this is a really cool shelter that someone has lashed together some logs, and there's a little seat area in here. And we've covered it with just some boughs. So it's a cozy little... I've just tucked myself into this little shelter. And even though it's all open, like there's no walls or anything on it, it's pretty rustic. Feels really cozy in here. This is a really nice place to come and stop and have a seat. Nice to get out of the sun in this when you're out here in the summertime too. It's pretty cute. It looks like no one's been up here since the snow fell. There's no tracks or anything. Ooh, it's very deep there. But this area, cleared area out in front of me, is where the stream widens out into a slough. You can hear the sound of the brook. I'm not sure if you can also hear the sound of traffic. We're actually not that far from Highway 102 here, so you can often hear just in the background the faint noise of traffic. And we're very close to the Halifax airport, so we might see an airplane today as well. Okay, I have been hiking for about half an hour, and we're just approaching the Johnson River Falls. Can you hear them? There they are. I'm gonna walk downriver a little bit. There's a lovely little trail here. No ATVs on this one. It's far too narrow, there, if you can see it there. A few snowshoers have definitely been down here. And this river, the Johnson River, empties into Soldier Lake. And that walk takes about, I want to say 20 minutes maybe to get all the way down to the lake. I'm not sure I'm gonna head all the way down there today, we'll see. But I'm just hiking along the river. I'm not sure that you can see it, but it's way down there. It's pretty far below me. So the objective is to not fall down and tumble in. That wouldn't be good, but this part of the river is very shallow. So other than being wet, I wouldn't be swept away or anything like that. But we'll see how far we make it. I'm down alongside the river again here. I just came down this steep hill behind me. Hard to navigate in snowshoes, but since I'm wearing snow pants, I just sat on my bum and slid down. So that was not a problem at all. But look how pretty this river is. I'm approaching Soldier Lake from the falls. I think that took about 10 to 15 minutes, so pretty short. I just checked the map to see where I was. to see how much further it was, and it was pretty much here. So figured we'd cruise on down and just have a look at the lake, which appears to be completely frozen over. Snow covered anyway. The ice looks pretty slushy right here against the shore. So I won't try walking out on it. Not today. And the river empties into it pretty much just like around the bend up here. The path just veers off the river just a little bit, so that's why you can't see the mouth of the river. So just a short walk from the trail. And here is the mouth of the river, where it empties into Soldier Lake. Pretty frozen, but not so frozen that I'm brave enough to walk down on it today. I've walked 3.3 kilometers today, and I've made it to Soldier Lake, which was a bit of a surprise. I hadn't really planned on coming down here, but it's such a nice day that I couldn't not come down. And I know it's pretty close, so it was worth the extra little bit of a walk. I'm probably not going to film too much on the way back to the car, but I will let you know how long a hike this is in kilometers and in time, although it won't be super accurate because, as I've said in previous videos, I do like to dawdle and sit and just look at things. So that won't be super accurate if you're power walking through, but my kilometer reading should be. So I'll let you know. Okay, I am almost back at the car. I hiked for 6.25 kilometers, and that took me about 2.5 hours. The hike into the falls is only about half an hour, and then it's another 15 minutes down to Soldier Lake. So round trip, this hike would take you about an hour and a half if you were going straight in and then straight back out. But of course I had a seat in the little lean-to shelter and stopped and looked at the lake and admired the falls and took in all the sights. But I will wrap this up today here at the Johnson River Falls Trail. Let me know what you thought of the video. If there's anything that you really enjoyed, you can comment below. And let me know if there are any trails or walks that you would like for me to try out and to post here on YouTube. So I guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and Donnie Wanders will see you in the next one. Bye for now.